Hi, Frank.
Hi, Joe.
Nice sweater, Frank.
Yours too, Joe.
Dad got me mine.
He got me mine too.
Dad's great.
Yeah, he is great.
You want to play Monopoly?
Not now.
Chess.
No, you've got to think too hard.
Clue.
No, but you're getting closer. Why don't we do some sleuthing?
Ooh. I love the word sleuthing, Frank. It makes me feel excited. Right in the pit of my stomach.
Me too, it's a great word.
Is there some mystery to solve, Frank, that we can use our sleuthing powers on?
Yes, Joe, there is. But let's change sweaters first.
Nice sweater, Frank.
Yours too, Joe.
Now, what's the mystery?
Well, I heard someone at school say Nancy Drew may have to be married because she has a bun in the oven.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Our housekeeper, Mrs. Danvers, has had whole cakes in the oven. She's never had to get married.
That's just it. Something's fishy here.
Ooh. I love the word fishy, Frank. It makes me feel excited. Right in the pit of my stomach.
Me too. And you're right, this whole thing doesn't make sense at all. Let me think. No, it hurts.
Well, how shall we go about solving this mystery? I know. Frank, let me interrogate you. Who told you about all this crazy bun in the oven stuff?
I don't remember.
Well, that ends the investigation.
No, wait. The school nurse said it.
Nurse Ratchet. Gosh, that music sure is ominous. I wish Miss Danvers would leave our stereo system alone. Maybe we can get Dad to fire her. Then it'd just be guys living in the house. I'd prefer that.
Me too. At least she doesn't sleep here.
And she's so crazy. Always trying to get me to jump out the window.
Oh, that's just her sense of humor.
I don't find it funny. Women are terrifying, aren't they?
That's what Dad always says.
Say, speaking of terrifying women, why don't we go see Nurse Ratchet? And we can ask her about what she meant about all this crazy bun in the oven stuff.
We could ask her, but that seems too simple.
Why don't we do some sleuthing then? Ooh. My stomach again. Just like late at night when I... Well, never mind. Why don't we go see Nurse Ratchet? But we won't actually ask her anything. We'll pretend we're sick. And we'll talk around things, like listening for clues. That way, it'll still be sleuthing.
Ooh. That's a good idea, Joe. But let's change sweaters first.
Okay.
Hello, Nurse Ratchet.
Why, hello, boy. Nice sweater. What can I do for you?
We wanted to ask you a question.
One of us is sick. I think it must be strep throat.
Strep throat, huh? Now, which one of you has it?
We're not sure. We thought you better examine the both of us.
Oh, I'll examine you. Oh, you boys are so cute, I could just eat you up.
Eat us up. Like buns in the oven?
No, not like buns in the oven. Like hot dogs!
Gee, another terrifying woman whose sense of humor I just don't understand.
Now, which of you is Joe and which of you is Frank? I get confused.
Oh, I'm Frank.
And I'm Joe.
And I'm ready for action. Oh, I'm gonna be fired if I don't watch it. I just love young men. That's why I took this job. All right, boys, take your shirts and pants off. I want to examine your throats.
Okay, but you gotta promise to talk some more about buns in the oven.
Sure, hot cross buns, French pastries, French movies, X-rated X-rays, whatever you want, Joe.
Frank.
I thought you said you were Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am Joe. I just got confused.
You both go.
All right, boys, let's take off your clothes.
I didn't know they had to tie you up to check for strep throats.
Neither did I.
Okay, let's add up the facts we know so far about the mystery.
Well, Nurse Ratchet said we don't have hernias because she gave us that coughing test for 2 hours.
Okay, that's fact number one. What else?
Well, she thinks we're cute.
Well, I think we're cute too. But we need more clues than that to solve this mystery. Nancy may be in trouble.
I find it hard to think all bundled up this way. I wonder when Nurse Ratchet is coming back with a bicycle pump.
Frank, what are you boys doing here all tied up?
We're sleuthing, Dad.
Ooh.
You boys really are retarded. I should have my sperm analyzed. Didn't you know that Nurse Ratchet is a sex maniac?
Gosh, Dad, no. Is she?
Wow, and what's sperm?
And what's sex? And what's maniac? And what's retarded?
And why should Nancy have to be married because she has some breakfast food in her oven?
What? Breakfast food?
Well, there must be some reason why she's got to be married.
She's pregnant.
Pregnant?
Gosh.
Gosh.
What's pregnant?
Well, I guess you boys are old enough to be told the facts. I was going to wait until you were 35 or so. But maybe now that you already know this much, I better tell you the rest. Okay, fellas, listen up. I'm about to explain where babies come from.
Babies? What do babies have to do with buns in the oven?
Well, it's complicated and a little bit disgusting.
We can take it.
We'll start with the flower and the bee. The bee pollinates the flower by taking pollen from the stamen and delivering it to the pistil, which in the human species is like fertilizing the egg.
That's about all the filth I think these boys should learn today, Mr. Harper.
Gosh, Dad, you've just been chloroformed. Why'd you do that? Are you crazy?
Is the Pope Catholic?
I don't know. He's Polish. Is he Catholic too?
Wait, Joe. We got some clues from Dad right before he lost consciousness. He said something about eggs. When you make eggs on top of the oven, while you make buns inside the oven. Maybe there's some clue about being on top and about being inside.
I think we have a lot more sleuthing to do. Ooh.
Something make you shiver, honey?
The bee, flower, on top, inside?
That's nice. That's almost a haiku.
Gosh, I don't understand women.
That's because we have different hormones.
I learned about that in health class. I had to write a paper on what makes a hormone.
And what makes a hormone?
I got it right. Is that a good grade?
Oh, I like a good F.
Can you go away for a minute? I need to think.
Well, I'll be right back. And Then we'll take some pictures.
I am so confused. I feel we're on the brink of learning some really big mystery. And I'm finding it hard to concentrate because we're all tied up in our underwear and that crazy woman keeps coming in here acting all funny.
She said she wasn't crazy. She said she was Polish Catholic.
I don't know. Joe, look. Joe, she didn't even fold our sweaters. Joe, I think maybe she is crazy.